emergency time. Gotta tell you about what happened. Corbin went down the slide at the playground head first, gashed his head open on a wood chip.
So I got an interview today. It's in about 20 minutes. I brought a change of clothes today just in case I had an interview because I didn't know. And I'm glad I did because I do have an interview. So I'm running to my van. I'm gonna go get changed. It's for the promotion that I've been working for at my work. So I'm really hoping that I get it. Wish me luck.
Do you see that? And that? And that? Yes, that is blood. And yes, it dripped from Corbin's head. Huh. That hurt?
I want to see the blood on his head.
The blood on his head is gone because we took it down. We wiped it off and got it cleaned up.
Nice and clean.
You see this spot? Ryan drove his tiny car, which is right there, through it. It's really not that big at all.
I'm a pretty good driver. Inches on each side.
6 inches on each.
Would you show us how to do that?
We're gonna go drop off that skateboard and bring it back, and then we're gonna go take Corbin in to see a doctor. It's not like a super emergency. It was for a minute. What are you doing? All right, so emergency time. Got to tell you about what happened. Corbin went down the slide at the playground head first, gashed his head open on a wood chip.
He hit his head, landed on it, and then he bleeded like this.
Yeah, there was so much blood. There was so much blood. And of course, James comes running, Mom! Mom! Like terrified with this scared face, and it wasn't very awesome. And then Corbin came and he was screaming bloody murder with the bloody part all over his face.
And
anyways.
Then Corbin told me to go down the slide with him on my shoulders. And I said, I don't know, I haven't gone down the slide in a long time. Is it safe? And he's like, no.
Well, at least he's honest. It was not safe. Are you funny? Anyways, I just want to bring him in and get him checked out and make sure everything's okay. Makes me sick. But his head, because it was like wood chips and stuff, I want to make sure that... Yep, look both ways. I want to make sure that there's not any wood in it, and we didn't really clean it very good. I think it's kind of, it's like a cut like this, but it's like open, like that. And so, we're just gonna go get it checked out and see what happens. Ryan, do you have an addiction that I don't know about?
Fetish? No!
Take this stuff out.
Some behind codes.
So what happened was I actually got two of them,
like
and
car.
I kept them in there for so long.
They just started multiplying and replenishing the trunk.
I had a little bit of blood coming out.
You did?
Yeah.
Hi guys.
All right, here's the gash.
The wood chip
Yeah, I'll be able to take a picture of the video to show Daddy, huh? Wow. I'm at the library right now. So much worse than I thought. Normally, I feel like I'm the mom that will overreact a little bit, and I'm like, oh, I should get them checked and I should make sure everything's okay. But this time, I was seriously considering maybe not even coming in. I was like, yeah, well, you know, maybe I don't need to. It's a cut. It was kind of open a little bit like that, but I had no idea how deep it was. It was probably as deep as it was wide, and here's a picture of it. Yeah, it was probably 1/4 of an inch, and then it was that deep too. It was, well, maybe not that deep, but it was really deep. I don't know if any of you have ever had to get your kids stitches when they're 3 years old, but it was a nightmare. It was such a nightmare. Like, it took 4 people to make sure he got them. Like the doctor who was stitching it up, and 3 people to just pin him down as hard as they could. I had no time to get queasy or anything because I was too focused on like holding him down so he couldn't move. He was screaming bloody murder the entire time. He got 5 stitches. And it, like, the way he was screaming, it made me wonder if the, like, if the numbing stuff had worked or not. He was like, ow, ow, and he kept screaming, and he was just, tears just running down his face on both sides. And at first they thought they could put like a cover where it's like white everywhere else except for right here, and that didn't work. And he was like, no, I can't see, because he, you know, he just felt like he was being like attacked the whole time. Corbin, how are you feeling?
I hurted myself right here, and then blood came out of this, and it's on my shirt.
And what else happened at the doctor's? What did they do?
They fixed this part.
I'm surprised you didn't say something more like, they attacked me. I'm glad you just said they fixed it. Good boy. I was like, I came out. It was from the very back of the building to the very front of the building, like where the receptionist was. And I said, did you hear that screaming? And she's like, yeah, I did. Oh, yeah. He was so loud, and it took two nurses and me and then the doctor to make sure that he was holding still enough for it. And oh my goodness, I can't believe that he didn't have stitches like up here and down here, and because he was like screaming. And and I had told Michael beforehand, I was like, well, Michael, you probably are good to go to yoga tonight. He had a yoga class tonight. I was like, you're fine, you could probably go to yoga. I don't think it's that big of a deal. And then when I was talking to the lady, I was like, so how deep is it? And she's like, oh, it's pretty deep. You got a pretty bad one there. And I said, is there any things in it? And she's like, no, we got it all cleaned out, but we're gonna get the doctor to come in here. And I was like, wait, so does he need stitches? And she's like, yes, he needs stitches. He will get stitches. That was kind of crazy, intense, and I'm just glad that it's over. Can you play with the train? Ooh.
But it's not coming in a
Maybe
tunnel.
it's the wrong way. Maybe you gotta flip it. Yeah, let's flip it around. There we go. Just scream bloody murder, and you have to wiggle uncontrollably. That's what he did the whole time.
Like that?
You see why we needed at least 4 people?
Wow.
So the doctor
Did you do
was
that?
right here, and he was like trying to
That's so weird. I would be doing that too.
well, he was stitching him up right here, and the whole time Corbin was like moving his head like this and all around, and I was so like, there was a couple of times where I was worried he was gonna get the needle in his eye or other places.
Wow.
So one nurse was holding him right here,
Oh, that is like so. I'd be moving around too.
and I was holding him right here, and the other lady had on this side, and I
Oh, really?
and I had
Wow.
his arms like this, and I was like pushing down really hard because he
Wow.
would like push up with his chest to the point where his whole body would be like an arch.
Whoa.
He was so strong. So I was doing this, one lady was doing this, and the other lady was like holding his legs down while the doctor was stitching him up.
Wow.
When he was done, they were like, okay, now you can sit up, because he kept saying, ouch, ouch, and screaming bloody murder. And then he's like, I want to sit up, I want to sit up. Finally, when he sat up, he looked a lot like this. And I was like, he's either going to pass out or fall asleep.
Wow.
He was so
Corbin,
drunk.
come here, dude. Come here. First thing I noticed when I looked at Corbin is
He has a huge goose egg, too.
it looks like he's got a little bit of red coloring in his hair.
I noticed
Yeah,
that too.
it's covered in blood.
Are you,
And
Where's
it's
the
stuck
blood?
straight up like gel.
that's the all natural
Turns out
hair dye.
blood is very gel-like. Oh, look at this girl making a mess in the ashes of the fireplace.
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
Someone's not watching our baby girl.
Oh no.
Look at how similar these pictures are.
Yeah.
Ooh, those are even more similar.
Mhm. When I drew this, it was about 2.5 inches by 3 inches. And I had a little teeny picture. I found it on Facebook. Back up. And then I freehanded this. And
Oh,
then
look at that.
I freehanded this. And then I did a watercolor with it.
That's so close.
Hey, I'm
Except I think you made me look fat or...
I realized that too. You're a little bit more rounded.
You didn't say
I didn't. It was on accident. Like, hey, I was looking at a small picture.
Corbin, is your head feeling okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a tough day. You had a tough day, huh?
I had a hurting day.
A hurting day. You had a hurting day. And look what we had to do. All of this stuff is in front of the fireplace because Ellie kept pulling out all the ashes and spreading them all over the room and making a huge mess.
When I enlarged it, you just rounded out a little bit. Okay? Just a little bit. But for the most part, it's okay.
It looks pretty good. It looks pretty close to it.
Except you're facing the wrong direction. You need to be facing that way.
Oh, look, there I am.
There
that
you
looks
go.
better.
That's better. That's
That's
better.
a perfect match.
Wait, is this the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh! Your hair has two things.
No, not the same picture.
I like this. What was this from?
That's, we got that made for us for our wedding. So pretty.
It's very pretty.
Wedding pictures. This is me when I was engaged. This is Michael when he was engaged. And this is both of us.
Or kissing yourself, I mean?
No.
Oh, you're kissing Michael.
Ew.
What do you think?
Ew.
Ew. Yeah, I think I might need to get changed later.
I almost don't want to disturb the silence. It's 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm outside. It's kind of nice being able to come outside at 1 a.m. and it's not freezing cold. I am wearing Becca's robe. Looks good, doesn't it? I probably totally freaked that guy out walking out at 1 a.m. by the street wearing nothing but an old granny's bathrobe. Alright, it's late. I gotta go to bed. Pause the game.